Hello, we are live again. Abundant entrepreneurs and life changers, how are you? I know you can hear me, but let me put my ear back. Everybody, it's Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. If today's topic, if you have a great sleep, if not, still happy Monday. And today, everybody, our regional entrepreneurs, life changers, welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Today is our Momentum Monday 21st. Wow, I'm so proud. We've already went through over almost 5 months of Momentum Monday. I hope you've already get a chance to review some of our previous episodes and get inspirations. And also feel free to let me know what topics you like and what you are struggling and what kind of aspect you want some help and support, especially like a coaching, mentoring. Okay, I will be so happy to cover those topics you're interested. But today is interesting topic about your sleep and performance. Sounds like initially, right? Sounds like, this related to entrepreneurship? But let me know, let you know, it's really so important to our entrepreneurship, right? So I want to, either you are watching live or watching the replay, I want you to be honest, sharing in the comment. Are you normally have a great sleep every day? Or sometimes you may have some struggling with your sleep, or maybe have like insomnia or like sleep disorder, any kind of thinking, any kind of experience on sleep. Please feel free to comment on my video, let me know, okay? Because then my story will resonate with you, okay? I know that in the world, a big percentage, I did not do a research how much like a big percentage, but I know so many people around me, including myself personally, I experienced that insomnia. I still remember when I was a teenager. How funny is that, right? Teenager. I had a quite concentrated time. I forgot it's like around a few months or how long. It's during my middle school time. I had that insomnia. I almost forgot it till recently. My daughter, in her 12 years old, and now she is experiencing insomnia. And that helped me recall my time when I was a teenager. I had some like when your study is so intense, and I was the number one, almost the top three, right? You had quite and during that time, the teenager time, you were so, like your mind is so active and so creative. Both reasons, right? You could be too creative and active, you could not fall into sleep. Another one, it could be like you have some stress, you have some worrying about things, and you have some fears, right? Because you could not sleep well. And not just the young kids, not just the teenagers, right? Then I found quite some adults, including myself, occasionally, I could have, if I have some specific, very excited ideas, right? Or some very super big events, I may have some challenges to fall into sleep for a little bit while. But it's not a big deal, right? It's just occasionally. So now, because I will share with you some good experience, how to manage your sleep. And among all those things, like for our wellness, right? Important things, including what? Your nutrition, right? Your eating, your food, your drinking, your nutrition. And then it's your exercise, right? And then it's your sleep. Among all these components, all those critical components, I just found the majority time, those successful mentors, even my best mentors like Tony Robbins, they emphasize so much on like nutrition and exercise, right? Like a physical body fitness. But very few people are emphasizing in our industry, coaching industry, I just found so far, very few experts or like masters or leaders are really emphasizing on sleep. The only thing they're emphasizing is like you should get up early, you should get more time, right? Like if you can sleep only 5 or 6 hours, that's perfect, because you gain so much time to contribute like a lifetime or like a week time to contribute to your performance. That's the majority successful people or mentors are teaching us, right? But few of them are teaching about like reminding people, quite some people are struggling with sleeping problem, disorder or sleeping disorder or like insomnia, right? So few of them are touching this area. So today I want to share this part with you. And because there's so many people, including myself, previously had this experience, including my daughter now, and I know that my father-in-law had a long-term chronic insomnia problem, and he tried all this kind of medicine or whatever, all this kind of thing, right? Did not work much for him. And who else? My sister, actually, yeah, my sister, my real sister, right? She also had like long-term chronic sleep disorder symptoms, especially when her son, her teenager son was with her. Like now her son get more independent and went to go to the college now. So I think the situation is a little bit better. But when you have like family members who you care so much, right, and worry about and take good care, like just like my daughter, and every day I'm taking care of her because of her eczema, skin education, right, and now chronically she gets some like insomnia. She could not sleep well, so I had to accompany her and do some remedy for her, right? So, and that impact my sleep as well. So I want to let you know that it's very common, very common. So many people, it's not necessarily because of you, inside of you, like too much like active thinking or some like worries or stress that cause you to have insomnia, but because the people living with you, right, your family members, and sometimes for example, my mom, if me or my sister or our children, like her grandchildren, right, has any issue, even though she's thousands of miles away, she could not sleep. She concerns about us, she worry about us, right? Because she loves us, right? So all these kind of things could cause you sleep disorder or insomnia, right? So now, for our entrepreneurs, all our entrepreneurs especially there, because you are managing your own business, and the performance is super important, right? Most of the time we are like either solopreneur or you are like key members of your business. If you could not sleep well, because all the symptoms, right, if you could not sleep well, what will be the symptoms or the results of your insomnia or sleeping disorder? You will get maybe bad temper, right? You are impatient, and you may tired. You get tired, annoyed so easily, and your mind is not as sharp as when you get enough sleep, right? So it's bother you, and you could not fully concentrate. You get easily distracted, and like definitely your brain will not function. Your brain will not function well, and your whole body will feel tired, not function well, not at your peak performance and state as well, right? So it's so important we get a great sleep. So today I want to share, I do not get all the answers, but I do have some good experience I can share with you. Especially I want to call some attention on this challenge and this issue for our entrepreneurs. Think more about how could we improve the quality of our sleep, and especially our loved ones around us as well, right? So we could promote some great ideas, great practice, and share our experience, share our stories, and share our good practice, right? To support each other, to help each other, and resources, right? That's my intention for this episode. So, for example, I personally experienced insomnia, very obvious insomnia for quite a few months at least. I remember when I was in the middle school. Then how did I did not even, by the way, contrast to my daughter, she's bothering me every night, right? But I definitely have that love and empathy to her because I fully understand that experience. It's so bothering, so annoying, and so frustrated and so hopeless, right? When you were in that insomnia, some of you maybe experienced that. You feel like, oh my God, when can I fall into sleep? Even though sometimes she did pray to God, but still she could not fall into sleep. So in this situation, you need to think about what's the reason. It's really like improve yourself, like awareness will be very important to help you to find the right way to deal with your insomnia or sleep disorder, right? For me, like many years ago, over more than 30 years ago when I was a teenager, right? When our study were so competitive, right? When I was in China, the education was the number one. Everybody was so competitive. I was top three, right? So you have that stress, and especially I know physics, that subject is always my big challenge. I had great, excellent math and other ELA, everything, right? But do not tell me that not ELA, I should say language. But history, everything, right? But only physics is so challenging. So that time I had the challenge. And also we were attending Olympics math competition. So that's another challenge because those math questions are so difficult. So we're worried about that. Another competitive situation is like how you can keep your top positions, how you can be competitive, how you can keep your number one or the top three positions, right? Or how you can go to really great colleges when you graduate, right? All those things during that time were bothering me. I remember during that time. But I did not tell my parents. I did not tell my my sister, even when we were sleeping so close, I did not tell her. So I was just holding all this kind of suffering, insomnia by myself. Struggled for quite a few months. Eventually, I remember, I tried all those different things. That's a long time things to recall, right? I tried like counting the numbers, right, from 1 to hundreds, right? I tried that, and then what else? During that time, I did not know God. I did not know God during that time, so I could not like pray to God or whatever. I just said, oh my God. I did not say, oh my God, but I said, how could I fall into sleep, right? Like that, and maybe I prayed to something. Universe I did not know, but eventually how did I heal myself? That's very interesting, because I did not tell my parents. So obviously I did not go to any doctor, right? I did not try any medicine. I did not try any other side. I just healed myself. So now I'm recording how did I heal myself. I remember eventually I gave up. Because I struggled so much. Try to sleep, and sometimes you watch the time. What's the time? Oh my God, I only have 1 or 2 hours before my sleep, before my my school time, right? Because during that time we went to school very early. We had an early morning study around the 6 or 7 o'clock, I remember. And the whole day study is very intense. So I had that big stress. I said, oh my God, I will not have like enough energy to deal with it. And especially after I look at the time, right? I only have 1 hour, or maybe I have 2 hours. Then you get more stress. You could not fall into sleep. So now I'm sharing this experience to my daughter. I said, don't, because sometimes she get up to just check her alarm clock to say how much time is left before her, before she get up, right? Before she needs to get up for the school. And during the weekend, it's a little bit better because she does not really need to worry about it. Now she's sometimes skipping her ballet class to get some more like makeup sleep. But during the school time, she's a great student. She does not want to miss any class, right? So now if you watch the clock, you will get more nervous. So I remember during that time when I was struggling with insomnia, right? I reminded myself, I gave up. I said, okay, whatever ways I tried, all the ways I tried, I could not fall into sleep. So I just said, okay, I give up to try to count, because count make you more alert. Actually, I don't know how some other people created this way to ask you to count, keep counting from 1 to 100. Some may work for you, but it did not work for me, right? Because those reminded me numbers, because I was so good at numbers and math. So it definitely not work for me. And then I remember, I gave up. I tried all the ways. It did not work for me. So what can I do? Okay, so I just face it. Okay, I could not sleep. Then what? I could not sleep. That's fine. I'm accepting it. Till I fully accept it, I found even I could not 100% remember clearly how did I heal myself. But I just remember I surrendered to it, fully accepted with a peace, without any worries and anxiety anymore. Because initially, sort of, oh, this is so bad, right? This is I had an anxiety. So, oh, other kids are not struggling. Why am struggling with it? So when you compare with other people, or when you like think you get some problem, you get whatever, right? Then you still have struggled, or you say, oh, I need sleep. If you keep reminding yourself, I need sleep, or you keep reminding yourself, I can't sleep. Then you can't sleep, right? So till one day I forget all about those things. I realized, I understood during that time, because I had so much stress for the math, Olympic math, for the physics, for going to college, all those stressful things. And I realized those are reasonable, right? Reasonable, because they are stressful. Reasonable for me to feel stressed. Reasonable for myself to feel like anxious and worried, right? So then I accept it. And then I also fully accepted my symptoms about could not fall into sleep. Okay, since I could not fall into sleep, I would do whatever. I will not do anything. Okay, I will not do anything. I will not even try. To sleep. So I just gave up and fully surrender. Not give up, I should say. Fully surrender. Lie on the bed, just get into a peaceful state with myself. So I'm not blaming myself. I'm not think I'm getting any big problem. I think this is normal. Till I take it as a normal thing. I remember then gradually I do not struggle with those symptoms or struggle with those reasons or struggle with find the remedy or struggle find some ways to help me quickly to sleep. I did not try, even not try. And gradually I sleep until one day I could not even remember I had that issue. So I know it's like sounds like easy now when I summarize it. It sounds like really easy, right? But when you in that time, it's never easy. But when you really fully be aware of what's the cause, right? What could be a cause, and take it, surrender to it, fully take it as a normal. Because like insomnia, so many people are struggling with it. If you take it as the normal, because of those reasons, right? Because of those like worries or like stress or and concerns, you surrender to it and fully have peace and love with yourself. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm not, I'm not having like a big problem. Those things I worry about are normal. And especially during those time, people are telling some scary stories, like during nighttime, right? It's talking about ghosts or whatever, those scary murderous stories, right? When I was a teenager, I had no judgment if that's real or fake, right? I thought it's all real. It's all real, including those ghosts or like murder stories. So when you were in the bed, you would think about, oh my God, all the scary things coming to you in the darkness, right? Of course you could not sleep. Till one day I think, oh my God, all those things are horrible, and they are making me not being able to sleep, right? So all those causes are really reasonable. So you take yourself like you have no problem. And then you get peace with yourself, and then you give up try, and the very important thing I think, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself that you could sustain and survive so long time. Be proud of yourself for your strength, that without just a few hours of sleep, maybe 2 or 3 hours sleep, you can still handle either your study, your homework, and your work, right? Your entrepreneurship very well, even though not as ideally as you want, or maybe not perfect as like at your peak state, but you're still handling everything well. So be proud of yourself. And then one last thing is fully surrender to it, face it, and even laugh at it. That's a key. Okay, laugh at it. Okay, insomnia or sleep disorder, or I could not fall into sleep. That's fine, totally fine. I'm still here, and I can still handle things, right? I'm still like very well. I have like a strong mind, everything like that. I'm still doing good. Just acknowledge yourself, give yourself a pat, and be proud of yourself, and laugh at those symptoms. You say, I know you're just here temporary, won't try to bother me, but I will ignore you. I don't care anymore, okay? I don't care. I could not sleep, so what? Then I just lie down there, enjoy my rest time, at least close my eyes, rest time, okay? So that's what I'm teaching my daughter. I have definitely a better way, okay? But for her situation, when she's still struggling with the insomnia, I use those ways to calm her down, to first let her understand it's not really a big deal, and understand what's the reason cause her to be anxious, right? She's now having too much creative thinking, and also worry about her study, and also at the same time have some fear, similar to my when I was a young teenager. So, but another reason also because of her eczema, she's worrying about too much, and sometimes maybe getting a little bit itchy, and also because she's taking some herb medicine, and now we're trying to find those reasons. Herb medicine, maybe she's taking too late and too much drinking right before sleep, that's bothering her sleep as well. So all these reasons, and we found some other helpful way. Okay, we play the music, use her iPad, play some meditation music. Very light and peaceful night music, and then that's helping her to calm down. So that helped. And you can find, by the way, you can find 8 hours sleeping or meditation music on YouTube, right, without advertisement. That's a great way. Okay, another 2 ways I found very effective for her. One is a prayer, definitely a peaceful, low voice prayer, so that she could like give the burden to God and fully relax. Okay, for all those people who are struggling there. And another third way, massage. Of course, if you have a good partner or you have your mom around you, you will be lucky, right? Because they would love to do the massage for you. So I do the massage, foot massage. My daughter especially enjoys the foot massage. I was thinking, like, when I was a teenager, I never even bothered my parents. Right? They did not even know till today. I told them that I had the insomnia when I was a teenager. They did not even know, right? So, but different kids, my daughter said, oh, our situation is different. Okay, but it's fine, right? I do appreciate it. My daughter told me, because now we can think together, find the solutions to shorten this struggling, so she will not just struggle and fight with it by herself, right? So that's actually good. When I was a teenager, I struggled for it for quite a few months. So I hope my daughter will not struggle so long time. So we do the foot massage. There's some points. There's some, and I say Chinese acupunctural points I learned from online, right, or from my mom, to help her massage on the bottom of her feet, so that help her fall into sleep faster. So all those reasons can, the first is really fully surrender, find your reasons, okay, find those causes, those possible causes, maybe not 100% accurate, but at least some reasons, right? Because those like a sleep problem is not come from nowhere. It must be come from something inside, like you concern somebody, right? Even though it's not initial from you, but at least because you concern something, you worry about something, you have some like too much thinking there, right? You worried, then you could not sleep well. And that's one way, okay? So surrender, find the cause, be conscious about it, and then fully help yourself to get relaxed. And then it's really be proud of yourself. You could handle it. I really tell my daughter, I'm so proud of her. She only maybe slept, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, but she still, this morning, she barely could wake up, but she still get up and handled her whole like started from 8 o'clock till now. It's like 2:30. It's over 6.5 hours already, and she's still studying and do homework. And because she has that responsibility and discipline, right, for her study. So I'm so proud of her. I will definitely tell her. And let her, so you need to be, if you have a struggling with your sleep problem, be proud of yourself. That's very important. And now take it as a normal. It's normal. So many people are struggling with sleep problem, not only you, okay? There are so many causes, but it's curable. It's not, don't believe that some people told you that it's not curable. I did not even tell anybody, my parents, my sister, any daughter, any doctor. I did not try any kind of medical things. I healed myself. It's only really from during that time, I was not a coach. I did not even have those like super great ways, right? But I still healed myself through my life experience. It's till one day you get fully, calmly face it, surrender to it, face it, and even laugh at it. Okay, that's the state you want to get. Even laugh at it, because it's so normal. So many people are experiencing it. And till now, time from time, I could still because my daughter's situation, I could still get a little bit trouble into sleep, right? But be proud of it. Be proud of yourself and be fully face it until you can see that, okay, this is nothing. This is nothing, okay? This is nothing. So many people struggle with it. And unless I do not even think about it, it's okay. I can have sleep without really falling to sleep, okay? You can have rest without even sleep. When you can accept that, and eventually your body, your mind, everything will get relaxed. And in no time, you did not even realize that you fall into sleep, okay? So do not struggle with it. Do not try to I must heal it. I must correct it like that way, okay? And even check the time or how much time I left to fall into sleep. And even unconscious or conscious to tell yourself, I can't sleep, oh God, save me, I can't sleep. If you're in that kind of a helpless and desperate situation, of course you could not fall into sleep, right? So do not even remind yourself in that way. So it's fully, I hope you get some, some other ways for me. Okay, now I'm totally normal, right? If without my daughter's situation, I'm totally normal. I'm totally in a good sleeping state. Normally just a few minutes when my head get into my bed after I do my night routine, I fall into sleep. So here are some secrets for night routine, right? I introduced my morning routine before, but here's my night routine, especially helpful today, relevant to help you to sleep. I always write down during my before I go to clean. I write down what I'm grateful for today, right? At least 3 things: what I accomplished and what I'm most inspired and what I'm blessed with. So write down those 3 things, at least 3. Okay, if you can write more, that's great. And after you write down in your journal, you will feel today is very well spent. You will feel accomplished. You will feel grateful, right? And then you can do some reading if you like. And then when you get on the bed, close your eyes and fully relax your body. Then you will do the final round of prayer and gratitude. And thank God, I will see that I have that divine conversation. Thank you, God, for a great day. And today, that briefly, quickly review what you accomplished. And thank God. And just like share your gratitude. And thank you for your love. Thank you. That's kind of a prayer. So thank you for your protection. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for being with me every day, every moment, right? Since I like very simple prayer, and then I could not even realize I've already fallen into sleep. Okay, so that's some tips. I hope it's helpful for you. So I would definitely appreciate that even you or people near you have like insomnia or sleep disorder experience. Share some your life experience in our comments, and some like a good practice and people how they healed them, whatever reason, how they realized their situation, how they deal with it, and how they effectively healed it. I hope you could share to help more people, right? Especially for our entrepreneurs, because especially for our parent entrepreneurs, right? You have a family to take care, and you have yourself to take care, and you have your clients to take care, you have the world to take care, right? So we definitely want to have a great quality sleep. So this is a big topic for me, and maybe in the future we'll talk more about the sleep habits as well, right? Because the habits really, like a night routine I just shared, is very helpful, it's very important. And also the sleeping time. Quickly, sleeping time, and based on those doctors and sleep experts recommendations, 11 o'clock is definitely the best time for you to already go to sleep, 11 o'clock. And because that's a golden time, 11 to the morning 2 or 3 a.m. During that time, your organs, or your livers, or your kidneys, those organs, it's the best resting time for them. So they will clean your body, clean those toxins from your body, and that's the best time you want to give them rest, so that they could function well and have a good rest, and also help your body to get rid of those toxins, so that keep your whole body to be healthy and at a great performance, right? So that's why for people who sleep quite late, that's a part I'm still challenging myself. Sleep late, it's not good for your rest, okay? Not for your organs, for your body, and also it's not quite efficient as well. So that's why many of our great mentors, they encourage you to sleep, for example, 5 or 6 hours. If you really want to get that kind of peak performance, try to sleep earlier. I know some of them could not, but if you can really get yourself sleep earlier, and your morning performance will be great, right? That's the part I'm still not really struggling. I'm still encouraging myself to get into that part fully on my morning, because morning is really golden time for you to have the peak performance, because your brain normally will function the sharpest, the best in the morning. So if you can sleep earlier and get up earlier, then your morning time will be really like the whole, almost like the majority of your whole day's performance, okay? So that's, I think I do not want to get too much extended for this part, but it's just some early topic on this part. As I keep exploring, help my daughter, help other people around me to explore the best practice, I will keep sharing with you, because this, I think, it's a great topic, and also it's a big contributor for our best performance. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and feel free. Definitely, I would love your feedback. I would love your sharing, because only by sharing, by supporting each other, we all grow together, right? So make sure that you will comment under my video. Let us know your experience on sleep and any best practice, any resources. Okay, feel free to share. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you next time, our Momentum Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time every Monday. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.